Well, it's been a while, hasn't it, guys? Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while. I'm back. I'm back after like 4 to 5 months of like not making videos. First of all, I just want to say sorry for not uploading for so long. Legit, during these past few months, I was actually recovering from a serious sickness, and legit, like it took quite a long time to recover to get back to normal. And legit, like it was kind of brutal for me as well lah. So legit, I just want to make this video to explain where have I been and explain why I haven't been uploading for a very long time. So this whole thing started around like January, and that's the time like during the New Year's lah. So during that time, I was planning to like have a 1 week break after my last video after the New Year's. So I decided to like take a break from making videos. So after a week, I would decide to like make more reaction videos after that break. And during that week, I had the worst luck. I got sick, and it wasn't just a very small sickness. It was a huge sickness. Legit, I was just having lunch, and then after lunch I went back to my car to go back home, and I was coughing out of nowhere. I didn't know where the coughing was from, and later on I had a fever. Legit, like I didn't know what was going on. I was like aware about my surroundings, and legit this thing just came out of nowhere. I was coughing, I was having a fever. Legit, like I was dead inside, man. So yeah, during that time I had to take my medicine and try to recover from this sickness. And weirdly, after like about a week of resting, my fever was gone, but the coughing was still going on. And this wasn't just a normal coughing, those like kind of sickness coughing. This was a serious coughing. I mean, like non-stop coughing whatsoever. Legit, my chest was hurting. I can barely like breathe. Legit, I haven't had this before, and it was kind of like worried. And legit, like I had to see the doctor about it, and legit, like they prescribed me with some cough syrup to like slow down the coughing. And legit, like it didn't work at all. Legit, I didn't know what was going on. I was taking the medication properly. I was like making sure not to eat like certain foods that could worsen my cough, but still it wasn't going away whatsoever. Even like about 5 days I was still coughing, and legit, like this was getting serious to the point where my dad has to come over to check on me, and we decided to go see another doctor to see what's going on. And they prescribed me with some more medication and this thing called the nebulizer, which is a equipment for people who are suffering from coughing. This thing helps to like blow out some steams to help relax your throat and your lungs so you can breathe normally and like reduce the coughing out. And it was working. It was working at that time. I was able to breathe normally. I was able to like inhale, exhale. I wasn't coughing that much. Plus I had to take the medication as well, and also go to a daily appointment for using this nebulizer. And during that time it was going okay, but then like it was the coughing was still not going away permanently, and this was still happening for about 2 weeks. Legit, like 2 weeks. I was like, don't know what was going on. I was still doing the nebulizer, it was still helping, but then the medication was already finished, but I was still coughing. Legit, like this comes to the point that this was very serious, and we might have to like see a specialist doctor to see what is going on. Plus, I would like to mention that during this time, it was still going on until my favorite event of the year, Chinese New Year. Legit, I was so depressed that I had to spend my Chinese New Year while I was sick. Legit, like it was so like sad for me. So yeah, during Chinese New Year, I couldn't eat the food that I would like to eat. I couldn't even like see the fireworks. Well, I can see the fireworks, but then like I had to see it in the car. I can barely see the fireworks. I was only able to see like fraction of the fireworks lah. Legit, it was a very tough time for me during those Chinese New Year lah. So yeah, after my last visit for Chinese New Year, me and my dad go see the specialist doctor to see what is going on with my throat, and to hopefully like see if there's a way to cure this kind of thing lah. Then after we go see the doctor, they actually advised me to stay in the hospital because like they think this is kind of a bit serious, because after 4 weeks it was like concerned like why I haven't like recovered from this. So I had to like stay in the hospital to see what is going on with my throat, all that kind of stuff. We finally got the result, and I was actually surprised when they say this could be very serious. And when I say serious, I mean the C word, serious. Legit, like I was so shocked to even hear that this thing could be that kind of like level of like serious infection or something. I don't know. I didn't realize like what was like the cause of this, and legit when they tell me about how serious this is, I was like in huge shock. I didn't even want to think about it, but it's just like this huge thought keep coming to my head, and I was like very worried about how this could affect my life and how this could like if like how I had to adapt to this kind of thing. Legit, like this was a very dark time for me when I hear about this. So after hearing this, they advised to do like a kind of an operation to get some like test, a blood test in my throat to see what is the disease, and to test make sure is that it's not that serious, because it's from looks of it looks serious, but they're not sure, so they had to like go inside my throat to get a sample to test that if it's very serious or not lah. And I actually really pray to hope that it was not that serious lah. So yeah, after the operation, I couldn't speak whatsoever. Legit, like I can speak very tiny, but they advised me not to speak because like it could affect my vocal cord after the operation. If I speak loud, it could affect my vocal cord, and I might not be able to speak anymore. Legit, like I was so scared about this lah. So yeah, after the operation, I couldn't like speak whatsoever, and I was like resting in the hospital for about a week or so. And after a while, we finally get to the result, and thank the Lord, it was not the high level of seriousness lah. For what I can tell, they say it's kind of like a bacterial infection that is affecting my throat and my lungs. So luckily, it was not that serious, but they advised me to like take medications, as more specific medications, and because now they know what is going on, they prescribe me with a specific medication to take, and also make sure that I cannot talk aloud for about a long time until I can recover lah. And I had to go through all these kind of checkups to make sure that my throat is doing well. And legit, this procedure took a long time because like I was still a bit coughing, and legit I had to use this kind of like inhaler to like make it so I can breathe easily. Plus, they asked me to go on this kind of specific diet so that my throat could be better. And legit, I must tell you, most of the foods that I eat is 90% cannot eat lah. So I was struggling on this kind of like dieting. Luckily, I have my dad to help me with this kind of stuff. So I really appreciate that he helped me on going through this tough time. Legit, I like to say I really appreciate what he has done for me. Legit, like looking after me on making sure I eat some proper food, making sure I take my medication, and that I rest during this kind of times lah. Legit, Dad, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you. So yeah, during the long haul, I had to like make sure I was not speaking out loud. So legit, after a few checkups, the coughing was gone. Luckily, I was free from the coughing, but they say my throat was still not recovering because of the operation. So they advised me to still go on, like advised me to like rest for like few more weeks to about half a month, or about a month or so until the next checkup to make sure that I'm doing okay lah. And legit, after a few more months, I'm medically clear, I can speak normally, and my coughing is gone. Thank God. So all in all, I can talk normally, and I can finally make some more reaction videos for you guys. And legit, I cannot wait to react to some videos that I have missed out for months. Especially the Jane one. I know that the storyline has already been progressed already, but legit, like I will still go on to from where I stopped to until the end. So please don't spoil anything for me, guys. Legit, I want to be surprised about this. So hopefully you don't spoil anything during those videos for the Jiantan video in the comments, please. So all in all, thank you guys for sticking around and hearing my reason on why I haven't been uploading for about 4 months or so. Hopefully in about next week, I'll be able to upload some more videos for you guys. Legit, I cannot wait to react some more videos, and I can't wait to show it to you all. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here for today. Thanks for you guys for sticking around, and I hope to see you guys in next week's reaction video. Thank you guys for watching. Take care and peace.